Welcome into the channel, everyone. It's Michael Tharp, EDU. It starts with you. I just found out about a huge node play that I'm going to be taking advantage of, and I wanted to bring it to you guys as quickly as possible. There's only about 1,500 of these nodes left at this price. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys and teach you the power of nodes from my own story. Now, you have probably heard of Gala Games. They have been around for quite a while, and right around here, in March of 2021, I found out about Gala game nodes. Now, at that time, their nodes were $7,000. They started out at $1,000. By the time I heard about it, they were $7,000. So I scraped together some Ethereum and purchased a node. Now, at the time, the price of the token was only about 2 cents. And, I was posting online of hey, I'm making $5 to $10 a day. And most people thought, who cares? That's not a big deal if you're making $5 or $10 a day. Now, I wasn't selling any of my tokens because I knew what was going to happen. So I still remember these good old days in November, and I was doing a lot of selling. I played it perfectly. I think I even remember literally selling in the 70 cents that day. So just from selling that day more than paid for my node easily. So my node has paid itself back over and over and over again. So I've just been accumulating this whole time. I think I might have sold a little bit when it went back up to 30, but I've just been letting my node run, and it's just been paying me a bunch of tokens. There was a time, I can't remember what I used it for, but I did sell some. So right now I just bridged it from Gala to the Ethereum network. So I have 180,000 tokens that have accumulated, not counting what I've already sold in the past. So today, that's about $8,000. So I'm going to use a certain chunk of this to go ahead and compound it into a new node protocol that I think is even going to do better than Gala Games. So let's get into it. So to cover this project and really just explain why I'm so bullish on it and why I went ahead and bought 3 nodes, I don't think I can do it better than Andy. So he's a great YouTuber. I've been following him for a long time if you guys want to give him a follow. But I'm just going to kind of react to him explaining how this project works, why he sees a bright future in it, and why I think it's going to be one of the best passive income plays I've ever done.
And why did I buy these? While this passive income opportunity is new, it just launched, Galaxis itself is not new. They've been around for 4 years now, and they originally had a different name, but then 2 years ago, they changed it to Galaxis as they started building the community platform that they're building that exists today. And in that time, they've had some pretty big collaborations. They've worked.
So the first thing is, this isn't just some developers or a team that got together last week and decided to throw something together. Okay, they've been working on this for 4 years. That means they already survived the bear market, and now they're getting ready to really do their public launch while crypto's up in this bull market. So that is a huge positive, in my opinion, for what this project's going to do.
Worked with Mike Tyson, Steve Aoki, and the NBA, to name a few. They have a public team that you can learn more about on their website.
So guys, think about that, okay? Getting those types of partnerships already, Mike Tyson, Steve Aoki, and the NBA, I think this could be the go-to place where anyone that wants to build an online community comes to, because it only takes about 2 hours to set up from beginning to end versus, countless hours doing it the more traditional way.
Many members of the team, like the CEO, have pretty strong track records. Their CEO was the CTO of Viki.com, a video streaming company that had a $200 million exit. He also built and deployed the first Bitcoin ATM in Asia and has been pretty involved with crypto in many different ways. I'm very interested in Galaxis as a crypto gaming play, but not for the reasons you might think. There are lots of people saying that this is like buying a Gala node when it was less than $1,000. And while that might be true in terms of early potential, I don't think it's a very good analogy in my opinion.
And I agree with that. And I told you guys that Gala story at the beginning for a reason. It's not that these two companies are super similar, right? And he'll explain why. But my point is that we're getting in early when the price is low, lots of tokens are being produced, and the price of the token is still low. So it has to do more with how it works and pays out. And actually, this is even way better than a Gala node in my opinion, because a Gala node, you actually have to run on a server either yourself, so that requires technical know-how, or you have to pay somebody else to do it, which is what I do. But with this one, there is no hassle. There is no setup. It's really just an NFT that pays you out rewards daily. So once you buy your NFT, there's nothing else to do. Whereas Gala, you need to maintain it and make sure it's up and running in order to get your daily rewards.
Emo. Gala Games is a gaming company. They build games and a gaming marketplace. And Galaxis might have a similar sounding name, but they are doing something completely different. And I think maybe more interesting because there are so many gaming projects out there right now. Galaxis is building a no-code Web3 platform for creating communities that will let creators and members become owners in that community. And no code just means it's easy to launch these communities without needing to know how to code it from scratch yourself. It doesn't mean there is no code involved, like behind the scenes. There's probably a lot of code. I mean, there's code all around us, everywhere we look.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us.
What was I talking about again? Right, so Galaxis essentially wants to build a platform that gives anyone the ability to create a decentralized community with ease. So if you have a game or a brand or just an idea, and if you want to build a community around that, well, Galaxis can help you. Why I think this is so interesting for the crypto gaming narrative, though, is because there are only going to be more and more crypto gaming projects being created as we get closer to this next bull run. And I think crypto gaming adjacent plays like Galaxis, like a community building platform, could be something with a lot of potential. Now, I want to get more into how Galaxis works and why I personally invest.
And I would argue it might have a better chance of, even when the bear market comes and prices go down, it still might be able to maintain a decent price because it's dealing with communities that don't necessarily have to do with crypto.
Invested, but first let me cover their engines, which are basically just NFTs that earn. Right now you can mint these on their website via USDT on the Polygon network for $777, and they'll remain.
And I will give you guys an update. As you can see, when he made this video, there was 4,435. The update now is 8,857. So only about 1,150 left before the price gets raised to $1,000.
At that price until the first 10,000 of these engines is sold. Now, as I record this video, around 4,000 total have been sold. The sell rate started a little bit slow, but has really sped up in the past couple of days, I've noticed. And that's another reason I jumped in, because I didn't want to miss out on the cheaper price.
So I bet I know the question you're asking, but how much am I going to make? All right, Andy's going to break down the tokens and what we get paid and how this all works.
Check any of those boxes. Once they've sold 10,000 of their engines, which do have a max supply of 50,000 engines, the price will go up to $999 per engine, and then increase in price by $10 USD for every 200 engines sold. So once 10,000 engines have been sold, it's $999 per engine, increasing by $10 for each 200 sold, which means the price of an engine will eventually be $3,000 each, or 286% higher than the price today. And right,
so that's why you guys want to act fast. Use my referral code under this video to get your engine, NFT, node today, whatever you want to call it, basically getting it 283% off of what that last person's going to buy it for.
now each of these engines will earn 423 GLX tokens a day, and this does go down slowly over time as more engines are purchased. And the reason for that is because there is a shared pool of rewards that is split among all the current engine owners. This is really the same kind of mechanism for many other projects. There's a daily pool of 1.6 million GLX tokens that the engines draw from, but there's also a bonus pool of 400,000 GLX, and this is paid out based on doing certain activities like referring people, owning multiple engines, owning other NFT assets they support. The GLX token is not launched yet, but based on the previously established IDO price of 2 cents per token, we do have a little bit of an idea of where the price could start at. So that would mean...
So again, keep in mind here, guys, that is just, the initial DEX offering, and that was in the bear market. So if it was already at 2 cents then, imagine what's going to happen as it gets more adoption, as we're in this bear market. So I would almost say 2 cents is the floor, and really the only place to go is up.
Each engine will make about $8.50 per day or $260 per month.
So that to me is just wild, and why I jumped right in and got 3 of these guys is that you can basically make, your ROI back in 3 months if this token just stays above 2 cents. So for me, that is a very low risk proposal, and why I decided to jump in so quickly.
Per month at that token price, which works out to a 33% return per month or 396% return per year. So rev your engines. And again, that number is only that high because this is very early. As more engines are purchased, that return will likely still be very good, but be much lower than where it is today, which is why I like getting into these types of things as early as possible. You get to enjoy those insane returns early, and then it goes down to more reasonable returns in the future. And of course, this is all based on a 2-cent token price. If the token drops to 1 cent, well, then the USD returns get cut in half. And conversely, if it goes to 4 cents per token, well, then these will make twice as much, or $518 a month. Or if it shoots up to 15 cents per token, these will make $2,000 per month.
I mean, guys, that's crazy. The fact that we have the opportunity to get an NFT engine for $777 that could make us $2,000 a month if this hits 15 cents. What a time to be alive. And again, there's no guarantee on this, okay? And what typically happens with node projects is the people that get in early, you get tons of tokens at the beginning, but the tokens aren't worth as much. And then over time, you're going to get less tokens, but typically the price of the tokens will go up, like I showed you guys in the Gala example. And the last question we want to ask ourselves is, what's the use case or utility of this token? Like, why are we doing this whole project?
What exactly are you supporting? Like, what is Galaxis trying to do? Well, I've already outlined the main objectives of Galaxis, but how does it work specifically? If you are a crypto game developer, or a crypto project, or a brand, or a company, or just anyone who wants to set up a community, you can do this with Galaxis. You can go on their site, and you can use their site to issue everyone membership cards. And you can design these membership cards right there on the site, and then you can figure out how you want to distribute them. You can give some of them or all of them away for free. You can sell them. You can issue them via giveaways, or people can buy them on marketplaces. These membership cards give you access to a specific community. And the cards have all kinds of features, benefits, discounts, gamification, or any number of other utilities. And all that's super cool, but another one of these features I think is notable is that these cards can be topped up with their GLX tokens. And then in doing so, the tokens can be used as payments in the community for community events or for voting or other functions. This is one of the core utilities of the token. You can also stake the GLX tokens as a community and then move up the leaderboards to enjoy extra benefits, like grants from the community treasury. You can also unlock other features like the ability to create your own community tokens. Owning the Galaxis engines themselves gives you rewards in the form of their GLX token, but also gives you access to that bonus pool of GLX, the ability to generate launch keys and earn royalties from a community, and then have voting rights within Galaxis. Now, there is way more to it than just that, but at least this gives you a little glimpse into what they've been building over the past 2 years.
So I love the use cases for this. I'm definitely going to be contacting them and looking at getting something like this for the runners or my YouTube channel, because that's kind of something we wanted to do for a long time. But I didn't just want to create some random token. Like, I wanted to have like all these access and features they're talking about. So as I dig into that more, I'll definitely bring it back to you guys. So if you guys are excited as I am about this project, you probably want to know how to buy this node. I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now, step by step. There's going to be a link down below that will take you here with my referral code. If you guys could do that, I would appreciate it. There's some benefits that you get by sharing this as well. So you're going to want to make sure you have USDT on the Polygon Matic network. You can buy that on crypto.com, or most places cover that. So USDT on Polygon. We're going to go ahead and click Buy Now. And then we're going to connect our wallet. And they have Rabby listed. We'll hit that ignore all and connect. Okay, so look down below beneath the description of this video to get the referral code. I'm going to use Andy's since I found about it from him. You guys can use mine. That would be awesome. All right, so I'm connected. I have my referral code. I have USDT on Polygon. I'm going to start off buying at least 3 of these. And if you get 3, there's some more incentive to get more tokens as well. And then it's 5, and I'll cover that in a different part of the video. But I at least want to make sure I get 3 of these before they go up in price. There is no KYC. So you should be good to go. Scroll through this, click accept all. I accept the terms and conditions. So right now I'm approving USDT spending. So I'll click ignore all and click sign and create and confirm. And I believe these are actually like NFTs that distribute rewards. So there's no like, so I'm paying $23.31 for the 3 nodes. So there's no like, you're not running like a real node where you need like VPSs and servers and uptime and all that. Very super simple. We're really just looking to get, you know, a community involved here. Awesome. So my referral code will be down below, 11RJTG. I have my number of nodes. Hopefully I'll get some referrals soon. Okay, so yeah, so the bonus weight means you get more, you know, daily payouts. So I need 2 more nodes to get that, or some referrals will give you more rewards each day. Purchase is complete. Link and referral code are down below. But I hope that covers everything you guys need to know about this amazing passive income opportunity. Again, only a few left at 777. So my referral code is 11RJTG. Go ahead and put that on the screen here, and it's of course down underneath this video in the description on YouTube. All right, guys, lace up, let's get wealthy. Peace.